you so much for joining me. I think we can start off by you telling us how you started in your career and how everything came about.
Okay, so I started studying in 2016. When I was a kid, I lived near the airport, the old airport near Durban. So I would always see like airplanes like fly over my house because they were on like their final descent. So it's always been like a dream of mine. And then when I was 13, I got into my first aircraft, and then I just fell in love with it, and then that's how I've been ever since.
Amazing, amazing. And tell me, what did your parents say? That were they very supportive of you wanting to chase your dream?
Yeah, my parents were very, very supportive, and I was lucky to have supportive parents as well. So we found a school in Durban, and then we started studying it, and I started studying it, and that's how I got in.
Amazing, thank you. And what do you like most about your job, about your career?
What I like most about my job is the fact that I meet new and interesting people every single day. You don't fly with the same crew like every day. You literally meet different faces every single day from all walks of life. And that's something that I like. I like meeting new people, and I like working with diverse people as well.
That's nice. It's always nice to meet new people on your journeys, and um
Yeah.
yeah. What do you wish travelers knew about your job?
I wish that they knew that it's just not chicken and beef, that we actually go for a lot of training. And like some of the training we do, like we go for firefighting, which not many people know about that. So we literally go into like the simulator and we put out fires in case there's a fire 35,000 feet above ground. We also we also do like aviation medical, so they will like teach us how to deliver a baby should someone be delivering a baby on the aircraft, or how to deal with heart attacks or strokes or epilepsy. So I wish travelers knew that part of it, and not just be there to give you a plate of food, but also be there for your safety.
That's amazing. I never knew that you guys had such intensive training. As what has been the funniest question or thing someone asked you during the COVID times?
One of the funniest questions I can think about was, we were like 20 minutes in the sky, and then a passenger stopped me and she's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "What's what?" And then she's like, "What is that white stuff?" And I'm like, "That's clouds." So I think that was like the funniest question I've ever got working as a flight attendant.
That is quite funny. What was the thing that surprised you most when you went back to work or when businesses started opening up?
Was all the new procedures, I suppose. Like, everybody's so worried about the pandemic, and we have a no touch policy as well. So normally, like by the end of the flight, like you get little kids that would come and like hug you and say bye, but now it's like, okay, now I need to keep the social distancing in mind, can't be touching everyone. So that was like the biggest change.
Yeah, I know a lot of people get attached to the people that take care of them on their flight and make sure that they are fine. So it's quite a adjustment, and you need to adapt to that now.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it brings me to my next question. What have you done to make travelers feel safe and make them feel like, no, I am in safe hands?
Well, during the pandemic, what I would do is I would make like an announcement about like always wearing masks and always like washing your hands and stuff like that, about like every 15 minutes throughout my flights. I would also walk through the cabin and just offer anyone some sanitizer if they would like some sanitizer. And then I would just like check up on my passengers, make sure that they keeping their mask on, make sure that they are practicing social distancing, because at the end of the day, it is a pandemic and we all need to be safe. So that's what I've been doing to try and keep everyone safe on board.
This is my last question, but I would really like to pop another one in. Um, how has things made you feel? How did you have to adapt to the new normal, as people say?
How I had to adapt to the new normal. At first it was like a bit of a challenge because you're so used to helping people and checking up on people and offering help, like, you know, in terms of work, helping people with their bags. And now you have to be like so mindful of where you touch and always constantly washing your hands and always wearing a mask. And sometimes like I do miss the smiles because with the mask, like you can't see people's faces, you can't see people's expressions. Sometimes it's even hard to understand them or hear them. So it's been a change that I had to adapt to. But as this pandemic goes, I'm learning how to adapt to it as well.
That's true. It's really a massive change in our daily life where we are used to being free and we are used to, you know, sharing things with other people. Finally, my last question. If you had one piece of advice for travelers or the people that you meet on board, what would that be?
I would advise them just to stay safe during this time and also listen to the cabin crew members. Like I said before, like we're not just there to give you a plate of food or to give you something to drink. We're mainly there for your safety. So if you're going to listen to cabin crew members, you're going to be safe. You're going to know exactly what to do because our jobs is normal. I mean, most of the time we're 35,000 feet above sea level, and that's not a normal situation for any human being. So there's a lot of forces that that your body deals with and your body has to adjust to. And not everybody's body is suitable for that. Some people might have a panic attack. Some people might be anxious. So just listen to your cabin crew members and they will get you through the flights. I promise you they will.